Welcome back to Wild West Van Life. I can't believe how many times this happens to me. I just did a 15 to 18 minute video taking my distributor out, talking to you guys, to look back at it and no sound. I don't know why this microphones keep failing me. So, anyways, I'm back. I'm pushing forward and I'll try to remember everything I said already, but so this is where I'm at. I'll turn my camera around here. I just pulled out my distributor. This little piece of crap. So I had spray degreaser and everything on my engine there the other day and rinsed it off a little bit, but it's not super clean and I'm not worried about that, but tried to make it a little bit clean. And so where I'm at is I got in Canada here we have a tax called GST. So I forgot that GST time was around. So I got a GST payment rebate, and that gave me the opportunity to buy a distributor. So with this distributor that I bought, it comes with spark plug wires and spark plugs. And it came to like $165. So you get what you pay for. It's the cheapest I could get. It's all I could buy. I don't have, like I said, I don't have money for any of this, but thanks to GST, I get a distributor. So where I'm at is I'm going to put a distributor on this motor. I don't even know if it's going to start or anything. I just know the distributor that had on it, the coil was melted, and I showed you guys that. So I'm going to put a distributor on it, waste money possibly, but I need to get the engine fired up to see at least if there was anything else that went wrong when I broke down. I 100% can't afford to hire anybody to fix this engine. I 100% can't afford to spend a bunch of money on it that I don't have. So some of you guys are going to disagree with what I'm about to do, but I have no choice. I'm trying to push forward as far as if I can limp this van around and get some more content with it to local close campgrounds and stuff, then fine. Or even like city videos, whatever. Just I need to push forward. I don't have the money to fix my engine, and as of today, I never received a nickel on my GoFundMe. So I can't sit around waiting for help that's not coming. I was hoping I could get help. I wasn't even comfortable about asking, but I didn't get it anyways. Um, so the GST got me a distributor, and now I'm putting a distributor on, and I'm gonna put some stuff in the antifreeze called Blue Devil, or yeah, is it called Blue Devil? Yeah. So, anyways, it's to help with leaky head gaskets and stuff. I know some of you are gonna say it's a waste of time, whatever. I know it's possibly a waste of time. I don't know. I have to try. If I can get it to at least do less of the leaks, then fine. I don't expect it to actually fix the problem. You see stories of other people that has managed to get lucky with that stuff. But I'm just not a firm believer of putting something in that could clog up other things. But I have no choice. That's where I'm at. This engine is like in rough shape. Whether there's any internal damages, I'm pretty sure of it. But like I said, I can't go forward if I don't know what's wrong. So I have to waste money on a distributor knowing that I possibly have to then tear this engine down anyways. I just can't take the time from my son to do all that. We've talked. I have such bad luck. trying to videotape. Now I got to train. And before I didn't have a mic. I'm gonna be really cranky if this mic's not working again. The green lights are on. We'll see. Anyways, so that's where I'm at, everybody. I just want to come on here and so the other part of the conversation I was talking about before I realized my mic wasn't working again was I wanted to apologize to you guys for my attitude, for the way I behaved. Uh, Sometimes breakdowns don't get to me, but when they're drastic and out in the middle of nowhere, and then when you find out the results of why it happened and all that, it got to me because I know I don't have the money to deal with it. So I apologize for. I know I swore on one of the video clips. I know I said some rude things as far as I wanted to smash my phone, all that. I needed to vent and I vented. So I apologize for that if that bothered anybody. Generally, I can handle things a little bit better than that, and generally, I always try to think positive and push forward. But it got to me. It cost my son a lot of money that he didn't have. He had to squeeze it out of his bills, which now puts stress on him. And this van just keeps stressing me. So it was well overdue of a blowout because I knew it was coming and everything, and I just kept hoping I could get some trips in and get some content. And my very first official trip, and it just let me down. So, but that's where I'm at. I'm fixing up what I can for now, see where I'm at from there, and then I'll know where I'm going forward. So I just got to sit here and wait for this part. That's the story of my life. Always waiting for parts. It says it's supposed to be delivered today. We'll see. So, anyways, everybody, I'm just going to let you go here because now I got to check to see if this video failed. But if it hasn't, please like, share, and subscribe. And when I get the new distributor, I might videotape the process of putting it in. I'm not sure. I'll see. But what I also wanted to mention was like my son is good enough to help me, even though I'm taking from his time. Um, but he's not really comfortable about being on my videos. So that's kind of another reason why I don't video of the things that me and him do. I've squeaked him in a little bit here and there on my videos, but he would just rather not be a part of that. And he has his rights for that, right? So some people just don't want to be on people's videos. And so I got to respect him. He's nice enough to help me. So if I make content of doing it, well, it's because he's doing something else and I'll just try to keep him out of it. So, but as soon as I know what I'm doing, as soon as it gets here, I don't know if I'll be starting it today. I'm going to try to start it today if it shows up late, but we just had massive downpour all day with rain. I don't know if it's going to do it again. It's on the forecast to do it, but every day it's supposed to rain. So I don't know what's going to happen from here, everyone. My head gaskets are needing to be done, and I just don't have the money to do it. I looked at pricing and everything to get new head bolts, like head studs. Generally, it's a good idea to replace those, but they're not cheap these days. And to get a gasket kit, a proper gasket kit, like, you don't want to go through all this process and put on the shittiest, cheapest gaskets. You're going to want to at least put a high-end gaskets in, right? But when you don't have the money, you can only get what you can get. So all in all, we added it up. It was going to be about $500 to get all the gaskets and to get the fluids and all that. I just don't have it. I just don't have it. And then to hire somebody to do it, well, that's not going to happen. I 100% am not hiring anybody to strip down this engine. I don't have that kind of money. I can't get it, and I'm not going to do it anyways. So Me and my son will tackle it as best we can. And it's a learning curve for him because he's never done head gaskets and everything before on an engine, like a car engine or vehicle engine. So I don't mind him learning off my rig. So there is pluses to it. If he learns something out of it, that's great. He has a decent amount of tools, so we should have the tools we need to do it. But it's not a small job. If you had a cherry picker and a flat driveway, then yeah, you could pull the engine right out and do it the right way on an engine stand. That would be the right way to do it. But when it's in a van on a steep driveway, there's absolutely no way I'm going to even try to tackle that. So I don't have the means or the place to work on this van. I don't know anybody in this town to give me a space. I don't know. I don't have connections. So I have a steep driveway and a son that can help me, and that's where I'm going to be at. So I'm going to cut it off here because this clip here is like 11 minutes now. So I'll talk to you soon. And as soon as I know what I'm doing, and I'll try to show that process. So take care for now. I'm still here, still kicking, and I'm still pushing forward. See you soon. Welcome back, everyone. This is Wild West Van Life. I got my distributor last night. I didn't bother last night working on it, so today's the day. There was a massive amount of rain yesterday, so today's a sunny day. So where I'm at is I'm just in the van here, and I'm in the process of installing the new distributor. So flip the camera around here, and I don't know how well y'all can see that because I can't see very good. So I'll try to move this a little bit more. All right, so I'm just gonna let it process through here, and we'll see how it goes. You can go ahead there. All right, everybody, I had to pause it there because things were just not lining up. So I think we're lined up here now. We're just putting it on and bolting it down and hooking it up. So we'll keep you posted on how it goes. It's just, it was not a fun process.
Did you record?
I'm still recording this.
Oh, you are recording?
Yep. There's the pretty new distributor. Nice and clean.
Okay. Now we're gonna have to get the timing light.
Yeah,
timing.
I'm gonna pause this. Well, everyone, she's not starting. So now we're putting a tester on the spark plug wire for spark to see if we got spark, but she's not even trying to start. So that's where I'm at. I hope it's something simple here right at the moment, but I don't looks like it because we done everything the way it's supposed to be. But she's just whirling over, but the engine is shaking like this when you're whirling it over. So we're just checking for spark now. So that's where we're at.
See that picture again?
She started. So now we're just trying to get the bugs out of it.
A little bit more. Too much. Yeah, right there. Like 10-ish a bit.
Yep. Sounds good. Doesn't sound like anything internal. This is nerve wracking like you wouldn't believe it. But anyways, she's running. That's all I need to know.
I can't blame you with the big bang you heard.
So I was pretty scared. The thump that it made when it broke down, last time I felt a thump that big, it was a screwed engine. So anyways, everyone, I'm just going to pause it here, do some tweaking and stuff, and make sure everything's good, and double check everything and see how it goes. Unless you, is that everything? Is it timed?
Yeah, I mean, it's just around 10, a little over.
Because somebody's trying to tell me to bring it up to like 30.
There is no such 30.
Or, I forget what they said the other day. They were trying to tell me like 20 or I don't know. But anyways, it doesn't matter. If anything, I might go up to like 11 where it was before, but I'll have to see once it's warmed up, see how it starts.
Yeah, I mean, right now it's at, like I said, it's at a 10, a little bit over 10. I'll double check it here, but
Yeah, because it's got a little bit of a skip to it. The other thing is too, we still have that vacuum line off
yeah.
for setting the timing. So once that goes on, it might level it out because right now it's got a.
Well, that's just advanced timing for when you're throttling. You don't want to idle or time it with that.
No, I know. What I'm saying is, once it's timed, we put that back on. That's going to take my shake out.
We'll also check it once it's warm because it's still cold right now.
All right, everyone. I'm a happy man right now. So, to be continued. Talk to you soon. Hey, everybody, check it out. That Wild West van life is rolling. The van is up and running. So, where my van is at this moment, it's got still a situation I'm not sure of. When I took it for a test drive earlier, it did a hiccup. It kicked out somehow. I went to pull away from the intersection and it just kicked out, and I don't know what caused that. So I don't know if I'm overcharging somehow. I don't know if I had a loss of power somehow. But all I know is it hasn't done it since. But that's what it was doing when I was up in Grand Cache heading to Hinton. It started doing these weird surges. So I don't know what's going on. All I know is I'm rolling right now, and I'm trying to push forward. So I'm in a better mood, of course. I thought there was internal damage to my engine, but it's running great. So I'm a happy guy. So I will be keeping a good eye on it. So right now I have this voltage regulator or voltage gauge hooked up temporarily, um, because I need to see if it hiccups the next time. I want to see what numbers I have to see if it's overcharging or if it's total loss of power. Hopefully I can catch that with my eyes when it happens. Other than that, I don't know where I'm at because my van's running. I've got the new distributor on it. Me and my son timed it, did everything we had to do to it. Um, the gas mileage seems to be working even better too. I don't know. So all I know is I'm a happy guy at the moment. So I'm going to end this video here and start making plans of maybe getting out of town for a couple of days for Father's Day. I don't know yet. I'm just going to feel it out for the next day or two. And if it's all good, then I'm going to go camping for a couple of days with my son. And then hopefully it works good. Hopefully it doesn't need to be towed on the way back. Um, because if it does, I don't know what I'm going to do after that. I can't do anymore, like I said. So what I'm going to do is, for as far as my antifreeze situation, I'm going to do the Blue Devil thing to it. And if it helps it a little bit, then great. If it don't help it at all, there's nothing I can do. I got to keep limping this van and try to make content with it the best I can. I'm not comfortable with doing any long trips at the moment, so hopefully I'll get some answers soon. I don't know, but having this voltage gauge is going to be a big change for me, uh, because I know what the front or the back batteries are doing with the solar panels and everything. I have that gauge, but the front had nothing. So now I'll be able to see if something goes wrong, hopefully. So take care for now. Thank you for watching it up to this point. You're a trooper for holding on, and I'll try to get some more content here. And so please like, share, and subscribe. Take care for now. Wild West Van Life, running again.